got the car started. And once we got the car started, we drove it around. Everything sounded good. We heard a little whine coming from the transmission. So I think it's a pump. I think we're going to need to pull it out and get it freshened up, which it's a used transmission, so I knew that going into it. But yesterday morning we went to start it back up, and probably 10 seconds after startup, on idle, it dropped a valve. So it made a horrendous noise. We thought it was coming from the lower end, so we pulled the oil pan. Everything else was good underneath there. Maybe I can insert a video. I think I got one, but we pulled the valve cover, and one of the valve springs just was sitting there laying. So dropped the valve. I knew I bought cheaper valve springs whenever I first put this motor together like 3 years ago. So we're just gonna go ahead and change them all out. We already got one head done. And Dylan was gracious enough to let me buy this set off of them. This is just BTR 660s. It'll work for what we're using. But see, we broke 3 of them here. 3 of the inners. So, and then we also broke the valve, which I don't know where that's at, but I'll insert a picture of that here. Now that we got that cleaned up, we're gonna go ahead and put the head back on. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that head and change the springs out on that side so we don't run into this problem again. Let's see how bad it is. Do we have any valve strikes? I'm not seeing anything right now, which is a good thing. Let's take this over to the table. See how bad we are here. Let's see. Oh, there's some more. It's full of surprises. Another one. Any of these broken, cracked, fractured? I don't think so. Nothing crazy should happen because it's never seen above 5,000 RPM, and it's idled most of the time we've started this thing. So we're gonna pop these valve springs off and then start putting new ones on. And I might relap a couple of those valves if they look bad whenever I pull them out, but we'll see. Should try the old hammer and socket already.
Yeah, well, I did that just to kind of try to unseat the keepers. To see what kind of springs these are.
Yeah.
Or where you got them from.
I probably can look it back up if it was in my Amazon cart.
That's a problem.
What's that?
The valve guide came out.
Oh, wonderful.
Or valve guide seal.
Should have more. You ain't gotta pop that one out if you don't want to. I think I got some up in my box. Oh, there you go. And she goes back on. There's one broken. It's always the ends though, but still. Technical breaking. Let's see how bad this one is. That one's good.
From the passenger side?
Yeah, this is this is driver's side.
Driver's side?
This is all passenger that we did yesterday. That was the side that broke the valve, and I think I found the valve. There's the valve. Remember we pulled the spring still had the keepers and everything. It was just holding on to the top of the valve. Check that out.
Yeah, I think what we have here is Failure to communicate.
That is high-grade Chinesium.
Yeah. Well, one of the 8 was fine.
And the inside broke too. That'd have been cool spending that 75, 8200.
Once.
Yeah, one time.
Goodness, dude, this one's
Oh, and trash too.
pulled the valve seat, the valve guide seal off of it.
Broken.
Just look at this. Broken, gone, broken.
There's gonna be a lot of people. If anybody watches this video, they're gonna be like, "Oh, is he hitting it with a hammer and using the valve spring removal tool?" I don't know, maybe because I'd rather not fight the valve staying open for 5 minutes.
Probably not.
I've had better luck just whacking them before than just trying to run this down.
Yeah. That's how I removed all these. I just put a hammer in the socket. It comes out.
Fireworks show with the people.
Yeah. You gotta play this number.
Yeah. 16 keeper pickup.
Yeah. That's it. So now those are all on there. We stole Dylan's springs off of his heads, put them on here. We just need to clean out the cylinders of all the water and stuff, and then we can go back together with it, and hopefully we'll have a running hot rod here soon. And to my other haters, we are going to reuse that head gasket. Because I'm poor. Back again. Alright, so now we can hook up the turbos and headers and start hooking up all these CO2 lines. A little feed. Oh, moment of truth. Put a little bit of oil in her. Alright, so we're gonna fire up the car, try to listen for any noise that seemed to come from the valve train before. Hopefully we got that fixed now, and then hopefully it makes oil pressure. Alright, you ready? You give it a little fuel. Hit it. Hold tight for some reason. I just leave that disconnected for right now. Ready? Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds like it actually worked. We're gonna put water in it, run it for a while, and then see if we can find out what that noise in the transmission was. I need to add 2 quarts of fluid to the transmission. I hope that's what the noise was. If not, we're gonna have to pull the trans. So we got the fans running, cooling the car down. It seems like it was just low on fluid. I'm praying that's what it is because the noise went away. It's actually acting a lot more responsive. When we tried to put it on the brake the other night, it got real lugged down, almost died. And I think that's partial to the valve springs taking a crap on us. But we're gonna adjust the throttle linkage because apparently that got messed up whenever we pulled the intake. Put a new throttle linkage in it, and then maybe pull it out here and see if it'll do a burnout. Come on. That off? Okay. So I need to pull that one off because if you saw, the new one is catching on that one and that can lock it in wide open throttle, and that's not good. We gotta do brakes again. There's an air pocket somewhere in there. It's like, get stiff, I let off, talk to you for a second, and now I'm gonna pull again. And I guess it will open up. I think it has something to do with our accelerator pump. I feel like that should not be that loose. Because I come up on it, like right there, and the accelerator pump's not moving. The accelerator pump's bent. See what I mean? That shouldn't. So we need to loosen that.
Oh, we have to tighten that.
Oh no, you're right, loosen it. What is that, a 10 mil? We gotta sort that steering out. That's not gonna be good. Do you mind going in there and turning the wheel left and right? You'll feel it kind of bind up. Right there. I see where we're binding up at. It's too tight. So it looks like it's rubbing. You come to this side. When it's turning, it looks like there's too much engagement and it's rubbing up against the shaft. See how you see the splines coming out the back? Looks like it's pushing on that. So. You need to be tightened up. I'm gonna call that a win. Our driveline ain't making any noise anywhere. It moved under its own power again today, even though it was in pieces this morning. And now we just got some timing and carburetor things to figure out on why it does not want to stay alive. I think it has something to do with that accelerator pump being bent. That could be my own doing, I'm not sure yet, but we will see. Appreciate y'all.